How's it going? My name is Benny. I wanted to share something with you that I've been doing and sharing with my friends lately, and they've given me a really positive response. They've been really enthusiastic about it. So I thought, why not make a video, my first, and give it to more people, let more people experience this. Basically what it is it's a technique that you can use at night to fix problems and fix things about yourself that you don't like. And you can do it as you sleep. If you think about the fact that there's 24 hours in a day, and you realize you spend a quarter or a third of them sleeping, you should realize that there's a lot of time that you could use if only there was a way to do that while you were asleep. For me, I used to get really frustrated when it was time to go to sleep because I always felt like I needed to do more. I needed to get more done. And with this technique, it's allowed me to make peace with going to bed. It's allowed me to look forward to it as an opportunity to make things better for myself. And basically how it works is if you've ever had something really important to do in the morning, and when you went to bed you told yourself, this is important, I need to get up, don't let me oversleep, I need to get up, and in your head you're being really forceful with yourself saying, I need to do this, and you go to bed. Oftentimes, if not all the time, if you really truly want to get up at that time, your body is going to wake you up, your mind is going to wake you up without an alarm clock, without somebody banging on your door, without any noises from outside. Your body is just going to wake you up because you said it's important. So the idea behind this technique is that you're basically using that same part of your brain. That's your unconscious mind. Some people may not believe in the unconscious mind. They may think that it's kind of a crazy out there thing, but it does exist, and even scientists, everyone will agree. The unconscious part of our mind does exist, and it does do things. I mean, right now you're not thinking about your heart beating, you're not thinking about your breathing, but your brain is doing that for you. And as you sleep and you're having dreams, you're not consciously having those dreams. It's your unconscious mind that's creating these images and these ideas. And even today, science is unsure what exactly dreams are for, how exactly they work. But what we do know is that they're very important. In fact, they are absolutely necessary for human life. So, given that they're important, given that they're fed by the unconscious mind, given the fact that we sleep a quarter or a third of our lives, can you see how important and how powerful it would be if we could take that time, take that quarter to a third of our life, and use it for the things we wanted to use it for? That's what this technique does. Okay, you ready? Here's how it works. When you go to bed, you lay down, you get calm and relaxed. And as you lay there, you have a conversation with your unconscious mind. The same kind of conversation you'd have if you had to get up in the morning at a certain time. But instead, you focus it on something else. You might say, unconscious mind, I want to fix this problem. I want peace. I want understanding. I want comfort with this part of my life. So every night you think back to the last day or the last couple of days, something that's been bugging you, something that's been eating at you, something that in your life just doesn't feel right. And you have this conversation, you tell your unconscious mind, you speak to it like you would tell a child something very serious, a stern but also tender tone. And if you live by yourself and you're not going to have anybody thinking you're weird, you can do it out loud. Otherwise, you can do it in your own head. You don't have to necessarily speak it out loud. You're just talking to your own brain. And your conversation should start by saying thanks. showing appreciation to your unconscious mind for all the things that it does for you. You know, unconscious mind, I appreciate the way you've kept me safe today. You have protected me, helped me in situations where I didn't know how to respond. You responded naturally, without me having to think about it. And I appreciate all those things that you've done for me. What I actually like to do is think back to all the times in that day that I was really happy, that I had really good experiences, and notice the things that happened as a result of me just being unconscious, me just going off and being natural with what I was doing. Remember those times and be aware that if I wasn't consciously thinking about what I was doing, it was my unconscious mind doing it for me. And so I say thanks. And then I ask something of my unconscious mind. I say, today, I did not feel good about this. It bothered me all day long. I wish I could get better at this. I wish this didn't hurt me. This didn't affect me. I wish I had peace with this thing. And then you say, unconscious mind, please help me have peace. Help me understand this problem, this situation, this condition better. Help me to feel better about this tomorrow when I wake up. Please, for tonight, help me work on this problem. That is your job tonight, unconscious mind. Please help me with this tonight. And then explain why it's important. Say, this is important because I want this. I want to feel this. I want to experience this. I want to have this in my life. And that's why this is important to me. So please, unconscious mind, help me by working on this problem, on this situation, all night. Help me understand it. And then as you fall asleep, drift off thinking about this thing, about this topic, in just the vaguest, loosest terms. Just kind of be aware of it. And see what happens when you wake up. If you're like everybody else I've shown this to, everybody else who's really tried it, you're going to wake up. And you're not going to have some epiphany. You're not going to be like, oh, I suddenly understand. You're just going to think back to it and say, you know what? I have peace with that. I feel okay about that. I feel better. And you can go back, you can reevaluate later how your thinking has changed. You can totally do that. This is accessible to you the next day and going forward. But the cool thing is, it didn't take any work or any effort during your conscious day. It just happens naturally as you sleep, as your unconscious mind works through things for you. So, hopefully you can give it a try. Let me know if it works for you. I'd love to get feedback on this. But I can say for sure it's been really powerful for me and several other people. And hopefully you can use this to make the changes you want in your life, to make yourself the person that you want to become. And I look forward to seeing that person and meeting that person in the future. Thank you.